bench somewhere in the middle of Jerusalem, I had a nice long conversation with Rabbi Hurwitz. And we agreed at that time, and I'm sure you all agree with me as well, that the future of the Jewish people is with the young Jewish professionals. So I went home, discussed it with my lovely wife, Jenny. Thank you very much. And we decided then to pick up and move halfway across the world to Dallas, Texas, to help to build and inspire the young Jewish professional community of the DFW Metroplex. We arrived here, and shortly thereafter we met a wonderful young couple who had already seen a need to reach out to this particular age group. Please join me in recognizing the founders of YJP Dallas, Dara and Zach Nathan. You know, today, with technology at our fingertips, to build Jewish pride, it's not enough to be charismatic, to dress nicely, to have a beautiful baby face. One must know what it means to be Jewish and why it is so important. To that end, YJP Dallas has monthly social and educational events. We have weekly classes. We have daily one-on-ones with young professionals all throughout the DFW Metroplex. But Judaism is more than just knowledge. It's more than just education. We want to show that Judaism is an enjoyable and beautiful way of life. To that end, YJP Dallas has arranged, over the past 2 years alone, more than 2,000 places at Shabbat meals for young professionals in the DFW Metroplex. Now you see, there was another goal. There was another goal that we had in mind when YJP Dallas was started, and that was to cultivate the next generation of Jewish leaders. Now, to be a Jewish leader, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be passionate, you have to have love for the Jewish people. Our honoree tonight, Jared Green, is someone that fits that description. Jared is a natural leader, he's a role model, and he's someone who is extremely proud of his Jewish heritage. He's on the regional board of the Anti-Defamation League. He sits on the national cabinet for the Jewish Federations of North America. And he uses his natural business and social skills to enhance Jews and Judaism not only in Dallas, but throughout the country. Let me give you a small example. Imagine, it's Friday afternoon in your office. Very hectic, very chaotic. Who's even thinking about Shabbat? You get that all too familiar vibration, and you pull out your phone, you know it's going to be a text from your boss, a very angry text wondering why haven't you finished up yet? And you look at it, and instead, it says Shabbat Shalom. And it gives you the Shabbat times, and there's a link to a small, short Dvar Torah. It is an oasis of peacefulness in an otherwise chaotic day. That is just one of many of Jared's initiatives to blend Torah with technology. It is an honor to call up Jared Green to be recognized with the Data Young Leadership Award.
Thank you, Rabbi Quinn, for the generous honor. Thank you all for being here tonight. I welcome my colleagues and friends in the community with special thanks to Gaitha Davis from the Mayor's Office and Keith Price, the Director of Dallas's Austin Street on the Shelf. Shelter who are with us tonight. Thank you for your kindness in improving our Dallas community. Rabbi and Alana Hurwitz, thank you for the countless Shabbos dinners with your wonderful family, and Rabbi Hurwitz for your guidance, inspiration, and friendship. To my parents, Michael and Lynn, who are joining us tonight from North Carolina, thank you for showing me what it means to think beyond myself. You both set the bar high. As regarded leaders and donors to both Jewish and non-Jewish causes, on separate occasions, they have both received the Order of the Longleaf Pine, the highest civilian community award given by the Governor of North Carolina. I was raised by wonderful parents with positive values. So why, you might ask, do I need data? The answer boils down to a thought I stole from a neurologist speaking on NPR last week. You are what you think. He didn't say you are what you learned, and he didn't say you are what you were. The comment is present tense. What I am thinking now, this minute, dictates my makeup and my path. My thoughts are the byproducts of my environment, and my environment is changing. For the very first time in the history of the world, television and the internet allow me to explore every comprehensible path to temptation. My natural curiosity leads me down wormholes, and it's easy to wander away from traditional morality. Our generation is one of seekers, naturally curious and hungry for discussion and debate. My own journey led me to meet Amma, the hugging saint of India, to Greece to study yoga, and then to the Dalai Lama to hear his theories on religion and happiness. But Torah study has had the most lasting impact on me. Data opened the door and allowed me to come and go without consequence. By being open to my questions, data gave me a forum to question my understanding of Judaism with an objective and well-considered sounding board. I was able to resolve some unsettled feelings about Orthodox beliefs so that I can embrace more of Judaism without reluctance. Data classes offered me a path to refocus my thoughts on helping others. I became a more kind version of myself simply by keeping Torah lessons a regular part of my week and of my mindset. In the process, I've improved my understanding of Torah and myself within the framework of Jewish values. I keep Shabbos more. I take less risk. I study weekly at Partners in Torah, through private sessions, and Wednesday learning with Rabbis Quinn and Hurwitz. I love Shabbatones, and I love Shabbos sermons. It's all a part of protecting and inspiring my very dynamic thoughts, because I understand that I am what I think. I've been welcomed, inspired, and motivated. My way of thinking has been fundamentally altered for the better. Far more often, I stop to think, should I, instead of can I? We owe this inspiration to you, the donors in this room, the visionaries who build data, and the rabbis who power this tremendous cause. On behalf of myself and my friends and family, thank you for this honor to acknowledge